Hello, this is teddygaming. Welcome back to another special video. Because this one I was not planning to make, and it was originally going to be a TMNT 2012 video, but that's been now delayed to next week, just because of this new interesting thing that is coming next year. So this is the brand new TMNT project called TMNT Campbell Waltz after Eastman Laird, and this is the image that Sophie Campbell posted on the 30th of November. I didn't realise until just a few hours ago. Tom Wolf's replied back saying, "By the way, folks, along with Sophie's amazing tease, a certain rodent-inspired immortal demigod been teasing Annalie since 2020. What's to come? Also, clues are out. All clues are out there, and in this text. So read carefully what's digging into your long boxes. A wish-based question. Tell me, are you in?" So I feel like that whole thing with the Rat King, that's pretty meant for a whole different other video. But this thing with Sophie Campbell, that was the thing that got really blown up and is really interesting. Because when this first came out, there was loads of questions about it, saying this is part of the Roninverse, and they said no. This is part of the ongoing series, and that was another thing where I said no. And also asked if it was part of the Mirage Run, and also said no, for good reason too. But when I went on this Sophie Campbell's Substack thing, where it's a subscription sort of thing, where you can pay for it to get a, where you can see, like, it was sort of like a Patreon really. And she uploaded the first 6 pages, and I bought it, well, because I really wanted to see it. And it's quite interesting, because what I've done here, which I will explain in a minute after we quickly go through it. So this is basically the issue 1, but what if it was told differently, like more modern. I think that's what they're going off, because all the turtles in this are not the exact same turtles as they once were, and this story is also told in the third person perspective instead of the first person, which was told in issue 1 by Leonardo. Because this one is saying, oh, Leonardo made the wrong turn, whereas the first one it was I made a wrong turn and that. But then we get so start off with this one with Leonardo saying that he made a wrong turn. And instead of them coming into contact with the Purple Dragons, they now come in contact with the EPF, which is the Earth Protection Force, patrolling the streets and all that. But they are still on the same side, or east side, they were when in issue 1. But then as we go down, we do get to see turtles in a new outfit with armor, a bandana, or white thing, and also turtles wearing different weapons as well. So on the far left, we got Raphael, who's on the bowl staff. We got Leonardo, who's holding the size. We got Donatello with the nunchuckers, and Michelangelo with the swords. And this is like very interesting to see what's going to happen. I just do wonder if they're going to be retelling the whole series like this, or they're going to be changing little events. And they're saying that they are in violation of the CY Mutant Quarantine. And just wondering if these costumes are actually turtle ones. So then they do this classic scene that you've all seen a million times before, with turtles, where they're jumping in the air, and there's the thing underneath. And yeah, so underneath here we see the actual EPF, and all there, and they are like well trained and all that, but the thing is, they fought in aliens and humans, but no ninjas. So could this potentially mean that, I know, this is set in the IW verse and all that, and taking on the Triceratons? Because there's no other aliens in the Turtle verse or the Turtle franchise that humans couldn't be in contact with, other than Triceratons. So then it goes a bit more into the action scenes, with Leonardo stabbing a foot or EPF. It's going to be very hard to say the names without getting confused with the weapons. And then you get Donatello hit another one with nunchuckers and all that. But then the EPF don't really waste that much time with the guns and start shooting. So then Raphael goes down and starts beating him up and all that. And yeah. And then we get to this bit where Donatello hits them, Mikey stabs them, and then asks if they can bleed and all that. And then Leonardo says that they can bleed. So yeah. So a bit more information about this little comic. This comic is coming out in May, and people are starting to theorise it's going to be a free comic book day. And to me, I wouldn't be surprised if they do something like this, and wouldn't be surprised if it's sort of like the retelling of issue 1, but we're told in modern day style, or if they're going to be. What I really want them to do And yeah, I would really like them to redo all the issues in this new style, as like if they do keep changing things up with how things go, I feel like it could be a very interesting series. And with it being after this one, they have all the information they need to do a really good TMNT series. But I do wonder how much they're going to change. How, like, if April Case is going to be in it, if they're going to do micro series, macros, or not macro, all the other series that are included in this one. And this will be as long as the first one will be 62 issues. But then I don't know, that would be like doing all those ones where it was like something like not even has anything to do with the story, but were just weird. So I'm not too sure about this one. But then again, this is a really interesting story, and I do hope that this does get the enough praise that it does to become a full story, because we really do need this. This looks so fantastic, and from what I can tell, it's that it's Tom Waltz who's drawing, I think it's, or he's writing, and then Sophie Campbell is also, I think she's drawing, or she might be even doing writing. But the only thing is with the writing is the fact that they are basically just copying what has already been done and just rewording it with with the story. But then again, you could say that again for this one, but or like for the art as well. But this is just so interesting. But yeah, it's a shame that like it's not part of the ongoing series, because this would just be like amazing whole concept to like bring into it into the universe and all that. Um, and you know, I mean, and also with the not too shame that it's not part of the Ronin verse, because well, I don't think this would have worked. Probably would have ruined it maybe. But also, I do feel as though, I don't know, maybe it could have been the Volume 5 and just actually ended Volume 4. But yeah. So yeah, please let me know what you think this series is going to be. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you have hope for this one? Will be picking up? I know for sure I'm definitely going to be picking this up, as this is definitely going to be something quite interesting. Looking online, people are quite interested in seeing what's going to be happening in this one, what's going to be happening with the book and all that. Somebody said like they got hard feeling, but then they saw that Campbell was part of it and got disappointed. So I say give this one like, you know, build let's try it for the very first issue. And this is a free comic book day one, then definitely try this one, as you definitely won't regret it. I mean, it's free, but it's going to be an interesting story no matter what. And come on, it's just Turtles in its best form, probably being or being done differently to the point where we are interested for once. We can bring Turtles back to its former glory. But yeah, what's everyone think about this issue? Um, just yeah, I'm just excited for it.